Hello and welcome to episode 77 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the three of us come together each week to talk about K-pop and whatever is current in the industry. This week we have our monthly releases, or slash, like, I guess now our favorite songs of the month. And then we also have a album review of New SW's new mini album. And yeah, so that's what you can look forward to this week. As always, I'm joined by Nate.
I think you're magical. I think you're wonderful. You make my life colorful.
Shiny,
yes. A song
one of
that's
their
been
best
growing
songs.
on. I would say it's been growing on me a lot lately.
Oh, I listen to that all the time when it came out, because
Yeah.
like those, yeah, because that was on Misconceptions of Us, right? Or was that on
It's the
everybody?
actually, let me check. It's the
It was on one
I
of
don't know.
those two.
It comes on right before Lucifer and Hello on my like
On
when I
your
listen to
playlist.
discography, because their albums are, so it would be because it's before Hello. Whatever album came out alphabetically before Hello. I'm looking it up. Keep
Everybody?
going. Andrew could do.
Is it on Everybody?
Yeah, it's the end of Everybody. That's right.
Yeah,
the last
okay.
song
So
on
yeah,
Everybody.
basically whenever that came out, I spammed
Yeah.
that song. But yeah, any announcements or anything?
No. So join our Facebook group. Join our Discord.
Yep.
One day we'll get our Reddit up and working when we're not busy.
Soon, TM.
Do the CSS for it.
Yeah,
But and then hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll have my collection review video done.
Yep.
I organized all my albums, and
I might
they're all
just-
in piles next to me.
I might just post a picture of mine on Twitter because it's way smaller.
So yeah, they're all organized in piles all over my room now, so it'll be a little bit easier to film that video, but it's gonna take time, and it's gonna take editing time, so we'll see.
Yep. All right. And also, as always, I'm joined by Andrew, who usually has three things.
One, I guess I kind of survived the week of hell. I mean, 5 for 6 isn't bad. I mean, I'm probably not gonna do this again next year because that took way too much out of me. I am dead. Like like my sleep schedule got so messed up. Because pretty much almost the entire week I'd get like 4 hours
Yep.
of sleep and then just drive, and then all this. Oh man,
We felt that. Well, I felt that for like half the week.
Yeah, half the week, but yeah,
Yeah.
on top of moving and everything. As you can see, I'm in the new house, for those that missed our episode last week or didn't notice. It's going to be a work in progress a bit. It's probably going to be more echoey than normal because I'm still installing all of the finishing touches on it, but it's definitely a nice space. It's like I have my own YouTube studio. I'm an official YouTuber now. Number 2, the World Cup has been bonkers. Oh my god, there's so many upsets.
Mexico loves Korea.
Oh god. Well, I'll get to that. So yeah, like favorites, Germany out. Spain, like former World Cup winners out. Portugal, other favorites, European champions out. Like all these like huge like people that anyone would expect to go far in the tournament are getting knocked out. Like Belgium almost got knocked out by Japan today, which was insane. And obviously Mexico. Like the craziest thing was like South Korea, Germany, Mexico, and I believe Sweden were all in one group. By sweep, because on the last day, I believe like South Korea beating Germany is what got Mexico through to the round of 16, but. Like everyone was like being like really like, oh, we love Korea and everything, and oh no, there's a bunch of like pictures of people on like I don't know, like Instagram and apparently on Telemundo. They're like, I get maybe it's just like I guess we can chalk it up to ignorance or whatever. They were just like they were doing like this in pictures of them like thanking South Korea. I'm just like,
It's so bad.
yeah, that's really bad. Oh, yeah, they apologized and this host got suspended, but yeah, it was kind of embarrassing, and Mexico got knocked out anyway, so it was kind of it was a short-lived celebration, unfortunately, but I'm not complaining. Finally, it's all sports, but I mean, I kind of have to talk about this. LeBron to the Lakers. Holy shit.
Yeah, apparently they took down that giant mural of him in Cleveland.
Yeah. Like it's not even it's not even a joke. Like the economy of Cleveland, Ohio operates around LeBron James. So now that he's gone, they don't know. Like there are some people that like it sucks. Like a lot of people like they might not have jobs or there might not be as much business. It's insane just how one dude like and like not in the NBA too. Like basically wherever LeBron goes, like all like the dominoes start falling afterwards. It's insane just how much influence he has. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm a Celtics fan, so obviously the Lakers are my rival, but I don't think he can make it to the finals, honestly. He's going to need a lot of help. But yeah, it was just crazy to see that yesterday. And yeah, that's my 3 things.
All right. I'm Jacob. # no blow note because I still can't find it and I didn't want to buy it in New York. So, yeah. I guess from here we can get right in to the releases.
No, wrong.
The review.
Wrong?
First.
Reviews first? Okay.
Yes.
My bad, as always.
So yeah, topic 1 will be newest W Who You mini album review. That was a lot of rhyming. The
newest
first song
W Who You
review. First song is Signal, cover of the Twice
song.
Yep. So this is definitely continuing that same style from Where You At. Just that like I don't know. It's not tropical house.
It's future bass.
Is it future bass? Okay.
Yes, that is my favorite genre of music. I should know what future bass sounds like.
But yeah, it's their last single was the same style. It's the same as like 17's. What are those 2 songs? I'm blanking.
What should I call it?
Ugo Shipshiana.
Yeah. Ugo Shipshiana and is it? I don't remember
Thanks
the
or
other one.
whatever. Is Thanks like
that's right.
that?
Yeah, it's Thanks.
Okay.
So yeah, someone to play this clearly.
Well, no, because they have the same producer, Bumzu.
Yeah.
Bumzu is the one that produces almost all of the playlist artists, and it's the song you were thinking of was "Don't Wanna Cry."
Yeah, Ugo Shipshiana. We said it in Korean.
Yeah, so that's why
I always say that if the chorus is in Korean, I always say the name in Korean.
Because that's way more catchy than "Don't Wanna Cry." Like just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I like the song.
I mean, I'd say this is my favorite song in the album, honestly.
No, it's
Nope.
another
No.
one. It's my
get
second
there.
favorite.
No, I'd say this is my favorite because it's the most, or it's definitely the most interesting in terms of music quality, and just a general sort of thing that I appreciated in this is that, Baekho, also known as Dongho. I can't call him Dong or Baekho. I can't call him by his
Here's
name.
Dongho on
Yeah,
Brody.
yeah. I just got so. It's like I'll never call. It's like I'll never call Jonghyun like JR or like.
Yeah,
Or
after
Ji-sung
Choi
Han.
Mingi, or no,
Yeah, yeah, no,
Mingi's like stage name is Ren. I'm just like, no, I'm not calling him
Like,
that.
Yeah,
I
like what
honestly
Nate
don't
said
even
with Stray
remember
Kids.
the other Stray Kids stage names.
No,
I
I
just
don't
know-
know any of them.
I just know they changed Ji-sung to Han, and it's
Why?
Well, isn't that his last name?
yeah, it is his
Okay,
last name.
at least
and
that
like,
makes sense. But
And
where
like,
did they get?
sure, Han's the best character in Fast and Furious, but you're still Ji-sung. Like, I watched the whole show with you as Ji-sung.
Yeah. Like I'm watching the show right now. I don't know their stage names at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So-
but yeah, with this song, I do like how Dongho carries a lot of the vocals on this. And again, I remember, I think we talked about this.
That's normal though, isn't it?
No, like Minhyun is kind of like the.
Oh yeah,
everyone,
yeah. I mean
everyone
the
was
newest W.
Everyone was kind of worried that like, when with Minhyun away, like who's gonna carry the vocals? But yeah, Dongho does a really good job of carrying it, especially the high end sort of stuff, which is kind of funny because like if you look at him, you wouldn't expect him to have that high of a range, but yeah, he has incredible range for a singer. So I think that's why I enjoyed most of the songs off of this, definitely
Yeah.
because of that fact.
So with Signal in particular, I liked most of the song. I think the only part I guess I could criticize is I wish the rap were a little better. It was kind of boring, but yeah.
I
Because
think
you're
that's,
watching Stray Kids right now.
Yeah, it probably literally that's probably what it is. I've been listening to Stray Kids all week, but yeah. I'm not gonna. I won't dock too much points, but yeah, it's my second favorite on the album. So yeah.
Yeah. Anything else, Andrew, other than your screen freaking out?
Is it doing the same thing that mine used to do?
I don't know. It was flashing for a bit.
Yeah, I think my keyboard was messed up or something. I don't know.
Okay. Next is Deja Vu, which is the title track.
Cover of the Sonamu song.
Is the cover of the Sonamu
No, it's
song.
it's a cover of the
Jonghyun song.
It's a cover of the initial Deja Vu.
Oh, initial D.
Yeah, this song has some like really awesome guitar and bass lines. And then before the chorus, it cuts the silence, and I really liked that moment. I don't know if it was just for the music video or for the song itself. There's one point in the music video where it definitely cuts because of the music video, because it cuts for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's not the song.
But the part before the chorus, I think, is probably there in the song too. I have no idea what's going on in the music video. But it's really well lit. Like, the lighting for the music video is really good.
What were you saying about the pause? Like, a good use of silence is always amazing in music. At least in my opinion. That's like some of my favorite things. Same. Like, it cuts for just the right amount of time to build up suspense to go bam, like right back into it. I love that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Like, for the most part, I like this song. The only thing that really let me down on this was the choreography was super lazy. Like, if you notice, like, the part when, like, the main, like, chorus part, it's literally just them walking around. Like, if you watch the stage, too, I'm just like, why did they do, like, all of the interesting, like, advanced choreography for the verse part, but when it's the actual chorus, they don't do anything? I don't know. I don't know. That killed the song for me in a way, which sucks because I love the bass in it. I love, again, Dongho's carrying the vocals. The visual of the MV is pretty weird and interesting. It's got, I don't know if this is confirmed or anything, but it feels like there's a lot of references to like 2001: A Space Odyssey, because they have like a giant black like monolith sort of thing, and for those that haven't watched, I'm gonna spoil like an old ass movie, but like at the end of like 2001: A Space Odyssey, he goes through like some time portal thingy, and then ages, and then it's like all these. He's in like a really like antiquity, like, I don't know, like Renaissance like art feeling bedroom, and like that sort of thing. So in the MV, like there's like some part where Dongho's like in like a room like that with like the black like monolith sort of thing. So there's definitely some type of reference they're making to 2001: A Space Odyssey. Also, I like the weird sort of aspect of that. But yeah, I think it's really just the choreography for it, because like, you know how highly I value boy groups when it comes to choreography, but yeah, it feels like they really dropped the ball when it came to this song, and that's why I like. If it was my choice, I feel like there could have been other songs that they could have made the single instead if they were gonna go this type of route with the choreography. Because I don't know, maybe it's because like the structure of the song is weird, where it basically goes like first verse, second verse, and then chorus, or like it does that weird sort of thing where it sort of like baits you into thinking, oh, this is where the chorus is going to come in, but then it doesn't come in until afterwards. So maybe that's why they sort of like wanted to change up how they did choreography. But no, I think it definitely brought down the song.
I could definitely see that. I think for me, I just kind of wanted it to go a little more like in the chorus area, to go up a little bit more as far as like the hype level, because I think it stayed a little too mellow. Other than that, like, I really like the instrumentals. I think the vocals are strong. And you know, everything was mostly good. It was just like, for me, like, I really, really love a strong chorus that like hits you really hard, and I just wish it would have went a little more, I guess, in that sense.
Yeah, I guess that's probably contribute to why it felt so lacking, because both like the chorus just stayed very like one note, or it stayed on the same level, didn't bring up the hype. I mean, I guess that was kind of the feeling of the song that they were going for, but yeah, I feel like they could have done.
There's a song on releases this month that I'll talk about later, obviously, that had a similar problem. So
yeah, I don't know. It didn't bother me. I think I don't know. We don't get as more chill songs nearly as much for title tracks, so I think I was okay with it.
I wouldn't put this above Where You At though, in terms of the new SW releases. I feel like that was such a better song in terms of, I mean, it's more hype, but
I think I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
also,
I would
yeah,
put Where
again,
You At
the,
above
chore-
it, but-
the choreography was just way better done. So
Next is Polaris, which is just like chill lounge music. There's a really good string line throughout the song, and I thought the vocals were really well done for this too.
this was the song that they were promoting alongside Deja Vu when they were doing their live promotions, and I think it works well because this type of like laid back, sensual type song fits the new SW image very well. Yeah, and again, it's as much of a problem I had as with Deja Vu. I didn't mind this being laid back because I guess it's kind of like instrumentally it feels more cohesive this way, and also I don't mind the entire album I guess being more laid back than the previous release. So yeah, this is another one of my favorite ones.
I actually agree with that. Like, I like that it stays mellow because it feels like it's supposed to. Deja Vu, to me, it feels like it's trying to go somewhere but doesn't quite do it.
It doesn't.
yet.
Okay.
It doesn't resolve, as our more musically inclined people would say, friends would say. I'm sure.
So yeah, this was one of my favorites. I like. This would be one that I guess will go on like a study playlist. I guess that's how I'd probably describe this one. So yeah.
I just realized the reason why I like this song so much. It sounds like my favorite Monster X song, Blue Moon. If you've heard that one, it's a B-side track, but that's like the first Monster X song I ever heard, so that's why it's my favorite. So yeah, very very similar sort of feel to this. So it works very well for new SW especially.
Next is Lonely spelled backwards.
I thought it was.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so.
I thought it was saying Tylenol.
No.
It does look like Tylenol.
I'm so dumb. I was reading it backwards. I was like, this is obviously spelled backwards, but I pronounced it Lonely. I was like, that's still not a word.
It's lonely.
It's literally Tylenol.
They also say lonely like 8 million times in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you never
didn't
realized.
put two and two together.
But no, I mean, it's literally Tylenol. I never realized lonely backwards is literally Tylenol without a T at the front of it. Is that what Tylenol means? Tylenol makes you lonely.
Lonely tea.
I don't know. But this is Tropical House. And so obviously I liked it. But I thought, like, it's kind of weird to say because, like, usually this would be a negative, but I like how, like, busy the chorus is. It's, like, really, really busy sounding, but, like,
it's one thing, again, I have a problem with this a lot, is, like, they don't make the chorus full enough. At least, like, in my opinion, I guess is the way I describe it, is it's not full enough and it ends up flat. I think what here it does is, like, when it's full like that, it really, like, puffs it up and makes it a lot more, like, big sounding.
Yeah, and I feel the instrumental definitely complemented the sort of grandiose, like, layered vocal harmony sort of thing that they had going. I love how they introduced that, especially towards the end, where it's because I think it was during the regular chorus, I think it's just Dongho layered vocals, but then with this towards the end, it's actually like him and another member doing the harmony. So yeah, again, the worries that people had with not having Minhyun or could be easily put to rest, because I feel like there's still a lot of vocal talent within new SW.
Anything else, Jacob?
No, I don't know. It wasn't like my favorite on the album. I thought it still turned out well, but yeah. And to go off what Andrew said as well, like there actually is a lot of good vocals and talent and stuff in New West. So I'm really glad that they're having sort of a resurgence after fizzling out, early on.
Yeah.
I'm glad Produce 101 served its purpose.
It's exactly that was Pledis's evil plan the whole time. It's just like they're like,
well, yeah, of course.
It was a win-win situation for them. Either they put them out there on the show and nothing happens and it's no loss to them, or B they gain another source of income in like a group that gets super popular. And hell, freaking Minhyun made it into 101. So
Yep, exactly.
That was the plan all along. That's what they're gonna do with Colin and Produce 48. But I don't think she has a group to go back to.
Yeah, no. After School is 100% dead.
No. Yeah, she'll either do solo stuff or
they haven't put out anything since 2013.
She'll probably do solo stuff. Well, she's gonna make the group, so that's 2 years anyway, and by that time she'll be like 28 and probably not wanting to do idol stuff anymore.
What?
Anyway, so I think she's maybe she's only like 23. I thought she was like 25, but I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure she's older than me, or like.
She's 94, so she's the same age as you.
Oh, okay. What?
So yeah,
She's younger than me?
she'll be 25 she'll be 25 when it's done. Okay, sorry about the cut there. Technical difficulties. As per usual. Next is Gravity and Moon. So this is more like R&B, hip hop focused song. I thought the instrumentals in the song were really, really good though. Definitely the highlight for me.
I don't know, this was the only song that was meh to me. It just felt like it repeated too much of the other stuff. That, I guess that's sort of like the blessing and the curse of working with one producer and one, like, most of, like, 90% of the album was just worked on by Bumsu and Dongho, like, and just like some other like guest producers or like other people that contributed as well. But yeah, I guess that's sort of like the thing where there's just not enough variety of it. So yeah, it's not bad, but it just, at this point it felt kind of just like, okay, I heard this before.
Yeah, it's kind of the happy balance. You got to go between, when working with only one producer, is going between cohesiveness and repetitiveness. I think with this, my favorite part is probably the beat, like Nate was saying, but the vocals and the, you know, singing and stuff like that was not as unique, I guess, as the rest of it was. So yeah, this one probably stood out the least to me as well.
Yep. And finally we have Shadow, which is my favorite song. Jacob's favorite song as well.
It was close. It was very close between Shadow and Signal.
So yeah, it's actually got like a deep house like beat to it, but it's like way more upbeat than deep house is. If that makes any sense. I guess I don't really know a good way to describe it.
I had to double check if this song was done by London Noise, because I was like, yo, this sounds straight up like them. But
yeah, it does.
This is the other song. This and Signal, I think. This, Signal, and Polaris, I feel like could have been better singles than Deja Vu.
I think, like, even if you like Signal more, I think this one definitely fits as a single the best, because it gets you the most like hyped up and stuff like that. You could have really cool choreography for this song.
Yeah,
could have like a crazy like weird music video or something for it.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of I guess it's a similar vibe to like Shiny's new albums, which we'll talk about a couple weeks from now.
Yep.
Sorry about it being late. We wanted to fit it all into one episode, so we had to schedule that. Anyways, I actually really like that aspect about it, and like the actual chorus is hype. This is what I wanted from Deja Vu. Like I was saying, it's trying to go somewhere but didn't quite get there. This one definitely did. It made it up to the peak, and you know, that's sort of what I wanted to hear, I guess, for reference.
Yeah, it was just way more interesting of a song than Deja Vu ended up being.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to topic 2.
Oh wait, we have to score it.
Oh no, yeah, scoring.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Yeah. It's because I threw my phone away. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you threw it away?
Well, yeah, I put it on the bed so it wouldn't distract me. Now that I don't need my notes anymore.
Rip Nate's phone in the garbage.
Yep. So for me, I did 5 out of 6 for music. Like you guys said, most of the songs were pretty good. A couple of them didn't stand out a ton, but they weren't bad. So 5 out of 6 for music, 2 out of 3 for concept. I didn't mind the choreos much, and I did really like the lighting in the MV, even if I had no idea what the hell was going on. So 2 out of 3 there, and then I gave him a bias point, so I give it an 8 out of 10.
Same score. Barely gave it a 2 out of 3 for concept. If the music video wasn't so good, I was so close to giving it a 1 out of 3 because just the choreography was so.
Yeah, I thought you were going to based on what you said.
Oh, like barely. If it wasn't just for like how like well they like I guess the outfits were and how like basically the visual aspect of that music video is what saved it, or else it would have been a 7 out of 8. But yeah, otherwise it's just same score. 5 out of 6 for music, 2 out of 3 for concept, 1 out of 1 for bias.
We're actually on the same page for once. I gave it the same exact score also. Yeah, I basically scored the songs, and like I I liked all but like basically one of the songs, I guess. Like Gravity and Moon is the one that definitely stood out the least. Despite my gripes with Deja Vu, I still like the song a lot. So yeah, like 5 out of 6 for music. I gave it 2 out of 3 for concept, just because everything was it was decent, it was good, but nothing like blew me away. So I gave it I guess a passing mark for concept, 2 out of 3, and then bias point just because I feel like they deserve an 8, not a 7. So
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say I stand newest or anything, but it was an 8 out of 10 for me. So
I was all on board on the newest
bias
train.
/ bonus point.
Well, the reason I called it a
that was
bias
the
point
idea.
was like not even because it's like biasing. It's more because like it's your own personal bias going into it, I guess. Like oh, I don't feel like this is a 7. This should be an 8, or this shouldn't be a 9. This should be an 8, or something like that. You know. So yeah, I guess flat 8 for this. That's actually pretty good though. This actually exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect it to blow me away or anything.
Yeah,
but
musically it was pretty
turned out
solid.
well.
Yeah, it's just I feel like they just had to bring it up a bit more on like the choreography element, and I mean they've proven they have the talent, because I mean the Where You At was pretty good when it came to choreography and everything.
Oh, I definitely agree. I think this album's biggest weakness is it just picked the wrong title track.
Yeah, definitely. If they picked
Like-
any other song on this, maybe exception for Gravity and Moon, like I would have received it way better. But yeah, it's just one of those situations where like the title track ended up being one of the weaker releases, or one of the weaker ones to pick as a single as opposed to just the album ones.
Okay, now actually moving on to the topic 2, we have part 1 of our June releases. Before we do that, just heads up for the things we previously and will in the future review. So the reason they're not on this list, we have reviewed Blackpink's Square Up, and we just reviewed newest W's Who You. We reviewed Taeyeon's Something New last week, and Yubin's City Woman,
Lady?
I think is
City
the...
Woman, yes.
City Woman is the name of the album that didn't
But
get
that
released.
never came out.
Lady is the title track.
Sorry
Are
about
we-
not having a review for that. We were going to.
Yeah.
Are we ever going to have like a physical release of it, or no? At this point,
We could
I feel like
raid.
they probably won't anymore.
We could raid JYP warehouse.
They need to release it. I
And-
need to see that physical album, please.
And for future reviews, next week we will be reviewing Day 6's Shoot Me Youth Part 1 and Momoland's Fun to the World.
Bang.
And then the week after that, we will be reviewing all 3 of SHINee's albums. The first one came out last month, so that's why it's not on this list. So Story of Light, episode 2 and 3.
Yep.
Day 6 in
so-
Momoland will have a special guest.
Yes, we will.
I
We think you'll probably recognize him. We won't give it away if we haven't already. I have
We've
no idea if
talked
we have.
about it before, probably, but we
Your
won't say it
hint-
here.
your
You'll figure it out.
your
You
hint
have
is
to go
ox
search for it
tongue.
then. If we said it, I have no idea. Yeah, your hint is
Your
ox
hint.
tongue.
Yeah.
Yes,
If you
that's
follow
it.
us
That's all
on
we're giving
Twitter,
you.
you could probably figure it out, but if not, then you have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to actual releases. First one is Beck%, Summer Night, which is their Japanese single. I put this on there, so this is a Tropical House song, and it's like pretty typical Tropical House song, but there's a string line through it, like an entire like orchestra string section that I thought, like from the pre-chorus into the chorus, that I thought made it really stand out actually. So that's just why I wanted to put this one on the list. Next we have A.C.E's repackaged mini album Adventures in Wonderland with the title track Take Me Higher. And it has an insane bass line. Also crop tops. They traded hot
God.
pants for
Why?
crop tops.
Why you do this?
I mean, I know people are gonna kind of get, I guess, maybe just sort of a rubber band conceptually, because it's so different from Cactus and Colin, but it works well. And I think it's fine that they sort of took a different direction, because, well, China's in UNB, so he's gonna be there for a while, so I guess they just gotta do something to tide over until they can get the full group back. But I'm glad that they did this kind of song. I know it's weird because if a group came out with like this like on the regular, I'd just be like, meh, it's boring. But for them, it's just I guess a fresh new sort of sound because with like the hard style stuff, it was so different, and it's actually showing that hey, there's actual vocal talent here. Like they can do sort of I guess more conventional K-pop sort of sounds. So yeah, I enjoy this song very much.
Mm-hmm. Next we have Arby's digital single Strike.
Abri, Abody. I think
it's Arby's. It's Abri.
Abody.
It's another really good vocal song. If you haven't heard us talk about Abody,
Arby's,
definitely check them out. This song has choreo, which you can tell they're definitely not like the most skilled at.
Yeah,
but they're a really good vocal group. So
they're
trying, which is admirable, and you can definitely tell that their entertainment company is not the richest. So
it's very low budget.
But it
works.
works.
It's not even like color corrected or anything like that.
Yeah,
the lighting's not the best. Anyways, I didn't mark this down, but I actually do think this turned out well, despite having basically zero budget and not being the most skilled dancers. Their vocals are really where they shine. So yeah, this was excellent. I'm glad that they made the effort to try and do more, I guess, choreography and that sort of thing, so show their well-roundedness. So yeah, the vocals are incredible, very jazzy like type of song, which again the Mamamoo comparisons are very apt when it comes to Arby's.
Yep. They also have great curly fries.
Yep.
Next, they got the meats.
We have Adoy or Adoy. I don't know if it's.
I don't know how to pronounce
I'm gonna look.
it.
It's Adoy. It's Adoy.
Adoy. That's weird.
Mini album Love with the title track Wonder.
Yeah, I just had to add this song. Very chill, city pop-esque, a la like Yubin type of thing. So very relaxing. Music videos like very 80s, so again fits in with the sort of image and style that the song's going for. So yeah, definitely had to add this one.
Yep. Next we have BTS's remix Fake Love Rocking Vibe Mix, which in my opinion
the
is
original
significantly
version.
What?
The original version is dead to me.
No,
exactly.
There's no way I'm going back to listen to the original version. What the hell?
So the original version has grown on me, but yeah, this is like infinitely better. Like this is so good.
No, I refuse to listen to the original version of Fake Love now. At this point, you've given me. It's like trying to. It's like using a 144 hertz monitor and trying to go back to like 30 FPS. It's like it's ruined. You can't go. It's impossible to go back at this point. Honestly. Yeah. It's just so much better in every aspect. Like the rock, like the emo rock instrumentals. I love how like they sort of change up the MV where it's just. They bring forward like the sound effects, like the rushing water, the fire, like the floor falling out under it. Like if they release this as like the main version of the song, oh man, I would have been so much higher on Love Yourself.
We all would have because we whenever they come out with something that's like rockish, like mixed with whatever genre they normally do, it always works so good. I love rock so much. Like, and honestly, to be honest, this is a rock song. Like if you stripped away the electronic instrumentals from the original and you just played it for somebody and asked them what genre this is, they'd probably say it was rock based on the vocals.
Yeah, I guess they're just trying to appeal to the more electronic popularity.
Well, again, like we said during the review, I think they're just trying to be a little more American, I guess, now that they're gaining steam here. So
yeah.
Next, we have Buster's digital single "Grapes," which Andrew wanted to talk about.
This is the anime group, or like it's like of like everyone is from 2001 to 2004, and like they're in like their own children's anime.
I didn't even watch this because the MV was unavailable on Reddit.
Oh. God, that's why I linked the playlist to you.
It's not actually that bad.
That's why I link it to you.
I just didn't have anything special to say about it. So
no, it wasn't.
There was the first comment on the Reddit post is a mirror shakeup. You gotta look into it a little bit.
Yeah, and no, the only reason I wanted to mentioned this is I was like, wait a second. They're 14-year-olds. They probably shouldn't be doing hip gyration choreography.
Yeah, I did notice the choreo was a little too
Watching
much
it
for
now.
12-year-olds.
Yeah, I'm just like, like one of these people is born in 2004. That's pretty creepy.
You know, the name is weird though, Busters. I feel
it's like they're like Idol Rangers Power Busters. It's like basically they're trying to be like a Power Rangers like sort of cutesy anime type thing.
instead of making the song Grapes, they should have been called Grapes, and the song is Busters.
I don't know.
A girl group called Grapes would be hilarious.
Also, one of them looks like an Asian Jeanette McCurdy from iCarly. I believe I don't know if we mentioned that before or not, but yeah, she definitely looks like an Asian Jeanette McCurdy.
So, moving on to Code Kunst's digital single "Rainbird" featuring Tableau and Cold. It's pretty much exactly what you'd expect, and it's fantastic.
Anything with Tableau is a 10 out of 10. That's all you need to know for me.
Anything with Cold is a 10 out of 10 for me. So you already know. You can definitely feel the off on off in terms of instrumentals in this big super lo-fi,
100%.
super lo-fi like video.
I didn't put it in a slideshow.
I think Code Kunst and Off on Off have a very similar vibe, so
yeah,
it makes a lot of sense, I guess, for Cold to collaborate with him.
Interestingly enough, though, he joined AOMG.
Cold did?
Code Kunst.
Yeah. It's because, remember, High Ground is like sinking right now.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh God.
It's been happening since Tableau left the CEO. Either that or he left the CEO because it was happening.
Not for Soul Entertainment. Please save everyone. Save Hyukoh. Save Off on Off. Save.
I don't know what's gonna go with Hyukoh because they've been uploading their MVs to Stone Music all of a sudden. So.
Yeah, that's funny.
Next, we have Day6's Japanese single "Stop the Rain," which is, since it's Japanese, it's like hard rock Day6, similar to I Wait. So it's amazing. Like
visually, it seems similar to I Wait, but in terms of the music, it kind of reminds me more of like 2000s pop punk. Like specifically, it was like reminded me of Yellow Card. I don't know if that might outdate a few of you listeners here, but Yellow Card in their heyday kind of sounded like this. It's not surprising because they're all in their 20s, so they probably grew up listening to that. But minor spoilers for next week. I might like this song better than Shoot Me. Honestly,
I disagree personally, but I still love this song though.
I don't know. Shoot Me was all right, I guess.
I only listened to Shoot Me when it came out, so
you have to listen to it more, I think.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like it when it first came out, but I love it now. So
I thought it was decent.
It didn't
when
grow
I first
on me.
Listened, so.
But this did immediately. This song, like Stop the Rain, this might be the better of the two Japanese songs, honestly.
I love the music video though. Like the actual like it's a very simple MV, but it has I love the not choreography, the camera work with
cinematography.
The way, I know the word, but just the way they move the camera angles, the color, everything.
Okay, so Skype screwed up. Oh, Jacob, you good?
Just go.
Okay, so Skype screwed up, and with more technical difficulties as always. Next is DPR Live, digital single playlist, which Andrew wanted to talk about.
With this, love that it had like this unique sort of Cuban Latin vibe to it, but I don't know, just I wanted to like it more than I did because like the instrumental just felt kind of boring until sort of like there's a breakdown where they bring a piano in, which is really cool. Also, the girl in here is like a YouTuber or something. I think she's definitely halfy or something like that because she doesn't look full Korean, but I think she's some type of model and also a YouTuber. So yeah. And her YouTube channel is called This Is Mate or Mate or something. I don't know. It's some type of like Spanish sort of thing, but yeah, I'm a big fan of DPR Live and his music. So yeah, I just wish it was. I just wish the instrumental was more interesting than it did end up being.
Yeah. Next, we have Elris's mini album "Summer Dream" with the title track of the same name.
Good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a very early A-Pink summer song.
Yep.
But straight out of that playbook. Which to me is a good thing.
It reminds me of like very early like My, but also with like mid A-Pink, like Remember. That's another one it reminds me of a lot. yeah, basically Summer A Pink.
Yep.
Executed perfectly. They all look great.
Yeah, it's definitely a safe song, but I love.
I wanted to review
so
it.
well done.
Users, why did you vote?
Yeah,
for
why
this?
did you pick New SW? I wanted to review this. I mean, again,
It's okay though.
I think
Still a good album.
we need to start a petition that Belloc needs to tie back her hair like permanently because she looks way better with her hair tied back. Like with her hair tied back, she looks like Chunga.
Jacob's gonna fight you.
I like the short hair.
No.
It
has to be tied back. I did not care for her in the music video when it was down. When it was tied back, holy shit, she was bias wrecking so hard.
But she looked so good last time with the short orange hair, and I usually hate orange hair.
Next, we have Epic High and Sekai no Owari, his digital single Sleeping Beauty, which is basically indie pop rock with Epic High,
Amazing.
all in English, which is weird because it's a Korean group and a Japanese group. More English rapping from Mithra too, which is fun.
Yep. I love this song. Tablo's verse in it was really good as well. It was nice and it was more understated than even usual, which I actually did like. I like that, like it's called Sleeping Beauty, and like Tablo's rap, it almost like felt like you're like a girl and you're laying in a bed and he's just like whispering it at you, kind of thing. So I don't know. I thought that was cool. Yeah, it felt like he was there and he's talking to you, I guess, sort of thing. Like, it conveyed the emotions well. And I don't know the singer from End of the World, but I like his voice a lot.
Wadi. Yeah, God, I have no idea. The only reason I know Sekai no Wadi is because they did the song they did like the theme to Mary and the Witch's Flower, like an anime movie that came out sometime either this year, last year, I forget. Yeah, but yeah, so that was my only exposure to them. But apparently they met on when Epic High went on tour in Japan, they met up and they're like, oh, let's do a song together. So that's how this ended up coming. Like I said, I want an entire album of them of them just doing a collaboration like this because this was awesome. And
I think it would do super well too. Like,
yeah,
I definitely would give it a 10. I can already tell because like this is definitely my style of music. Like it's different from what Epic High usually does, but like it fits very, very well.
They've blended seamlessly together in terms of musical style. So yeah, this shouldn't be the last song that we hear from both of them. And like just on like I guess on a personal note, it kind of reminds me of Where'd You Go by Fort Minor, which is an amazing track. So we need more of that right now. So yeah, just an unexpected collab, but it's definitely something we need to hear more of.
Next, we have Eric Nam's digital single Float, which we heard live on last Thursday before KCON.
Pretty good.
Which is, yeah, it's good. It's for the Hotel Transylvania 3 soundtrack for some reason.
How did he get on
Super
that
random.
Hotel Transylvania 3? Have any of you seen Hotel Transylvania? Because I haven't.
No.
I think I've seen the first one. I don't remember it that well though.
It
was one of those movies we randomly watched at my dad's house because
okay.
the kids wanted to watch it. So
is it good enough to justify there being 3 Hotel Transylvania movies? Like they're not like this one isn't even.
It was a decent movie. I think it's DreamWorks. So
yeah, so they're just trying to milk something because they don't have much else going on right now.
Because Shrek is dead. That's why.
Shrek is not.
Wait, they killed Shrek in the last one?
No, it's just the
like
franchise is dead.
They
Basically,
finished it or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, this was enjoyable. I liked it, and seeing it live. That's pretty cool that he's debuting music before that technically is supposed to premiere at his live concert.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a treat to go see someone live in concert, and they give you stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of seeing it live,
Next is Promise's mini album Today, which I got yesterday, surprisingly. And the title track DK or Dugan.
Yeah, this is easily the best song from them. Yeah.
Yeah, like it blows everything else out of the water. Like this
the first time Andrew heard the full song was at KCON.
Oh,
I can't believe that's ridiculous. I was listening to this song on repeat for weeks.
no, because
Yeah,
I was
me
So
too.
good.
When
What
this
is wrong
came out,
with you guys?
When this came out, I was busy moving, so I was like, oh shit, I'll just wait for KCON. And then when I saw this, I was like, my mind has been, or my eyes have been open to like the beauty of From His 9, and I guess just before that, it felt like they're kind of phoning it in, but it was like this is
I
basically
don't know.
this is their Nomo 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 basically. This is like their breakout song. I feel.
I don't know. I mean, they've always
don't know
been
if they'll
like
blow up,
Two
but-
Heart was pretty popular actually, and
It was super boring though. That's why I didn't like it.
I disagree. I like Two Heart a lot.
No, it's because it's
I've warmed
basically
up
like
a lot. I think From had the NCT effect for me this year, where,
where you
I
saw
wasn't
them
too
live
high on them,
The-
and then I saw them live, like, oh my god, it's
same.
so cute.
No,
We're calling this the NCT 127 come to Jesus moment.
Yep.
I don't know. You guys were wrong. I liked them from the
Well,
start.
I mean, no, like their first, it was okay. It's just I feel like this definitely took them to another level, just because it was so much more.
I think this is easily their best song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also the choreo has tons of highlights.
Oh my god, because I forget
like
if I
clapping part.
I forget if I explained this part during the KCON sort of thing, but yeah, when they were teaching Esna the choreography and everything, it's just there's a lot of it where just like they turn away and like they do this, they turn away and then they do this. Like the choreography is very fun and it's very active and it makes you pay attention to it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is probably the best cute concept song I've heard in years. And that's saying something because I fucking hate cute concepts for most of the part. So
Well, no, so that's not
But
saying something
Summer
because you
Dream-
hate
That's
most of
saying-
them.
that's saying something for me because it takes a lot for me to like a cute concept, and for me to say that they've definitely like transcended like onto a different level. I'm definitely like huge into them, and like I said, Jiwon is like my bias now because she's adorable. Followed closely by Sedum. Music video was awesome too, even though it had like the weird cat shit or whatever. I don't know, like it's like giant cat or whatever, and like they're
It's in the Red Velvet
I was
cinematic
say it's
universe.
the same cat. Yeah, exactly. From the ice cream cake.
Yeah,
music video.
it actually takes place
yeah.
in the same universe as Ice Cream Cake by Red Velvet.
Also-
and it's all part of the K-pop cinematic universe.
Their outfits are amazing. Like I really like the dress with like the white piping and everything. It's just like I feel like that's sort of their signature look in a way. So yeah, I listened. Did you guys have a chance to listen to the rest of the album? Because I thought it was pretty good too.
No, I still haven't.
You listened to
I'm
it.
planning
It-
on
bought
it,
it.
though.
It's kind of like it's more a bit more like this. So definitely, this is one
Cool.
you have to check out.
More like Danky Kang.
Next, it's Drift King.
Drift
Next
King.
is Grace's digital single, Na Demune.
Demune.
Yeah, Na Demune.
You because of you.
Because
probably.
of you, yeah, probably.
Okay, so I think she showed up on the
It's a
release
cover of
list.
Kelly Clarkson.
What? Wait, what's the English?
No, just because of you. Yeah,
Oh,
Kelly
because of you.
Clarkson.
I think
Because of
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a Kelly Clarkson song. But
That's why
anyway.
I was like hesitating because I was like, that's her, right?
Anyway, Grace has shown up on the release list before, but we didn't cover her because basically her music was just kind of like CL Hyuna clone-esque, or just like really like girl crush, like hard type of thing. But
all I remember from her was the "I'm fine, thank you, and you."
I literally don't
That was
remember.
her first song. And
I don't remember
I
anything
watched
else
it when
from her.
I randomly found it when it had like 3,000 views or something.
But I like this way better because, and I feel like she should go away from the sort of like trying to be a Hyuna CL clone type of thing because she has a lot of singing talent here, and you're not going to hear that if you're just doing like sort of girl crush like hip hop type songs. So yeah, the only thing I'd say is she probably has to chill on the eyeliner a bit because it's way too heavy. You can barely see like her eyes there, but otherwise, I love the like the like the melody of like the chorus and everything. Yeah, I was pretty surprised. Like we rarely add ballads, but if we add it, that means it's a pretty good one.
It's a
Next,
good ballad.
we have Hui from Pentagon. His digital single from the Breakers semifinals, Swim Good, featuring Somin from Card.
For some reason, just the title, it made me think of Hot Wings by Dynamic Duo. You guys probably don't know that song.
It's
but
like
it's
or
part
no,
of the chorus.
Swim Good is a that's a Frank Ocean song.
Is it is it an old one?
Yeah, I believe so. It's an older one. but
Okay,
yeah,
well,
they-
just because that Dynamic Duo song's from like 2012 or something. So, yeah.
But yeah, that's an
2013.
R&B song, Somin. Pretty good falsetto. And
So for
obviously
those that
Somin's
don't
amazing.
know, Breakers is a music competition show where I believe all the contestants write and produce all their own original music, and they pit them against each other with voting, that sort of thing. I don't know who won. I honestly don't know anything about the show. I just know that.
Well, obviously, Hui should have won because he had Somin. Card automatically wins.
I wonder how this
automatically wins.
I wonder. You know how this happened.
It's not the final.
You know how this happened.
Yeah, I know, but everyone's disqualified because he has Somin.
No. But you know how this came to be? It's because it's because freaking Hyuna is obsessed with Somin, so he's probably like, oh, you need a cute girl. You need a cute girl for your stage performance that you need to do it. Oh, get Somin. Because she's like, yeah, Hyuna has like the biggest like girl crush on Somin for whatever reason.
Yeah, she was like fangirling about her on Instagram, and she's like, all right, all of you, I need you to get it so that I can meet her. They actually did.
That's cute. But this song is excellent though, and I mean, I've always been a fan of Hui and Edon's production talents, obviously, because they did Energetic. Maybe less on 365 So Fresh, like the Triple H song, but yeah, they definitely have the production talent, which is why I feel like Pentagon will succeed in the future. His falsetto is ridiculous. Yeah, he just the singing talent, and I feel like I'm glad. It someone wasn't just there for eye candy. She got to like really collaborate on the vocals as well. So they have great chemistry. Voices work very well together. So yeah, I should probably watch this show because it seems like there's a lot of like famous people that ended up being on Breakers. So
next is Jang Hee-won's digital single Letter. Just you, Andrew.
Again, I usually don't like adding too many indie songs, but I like this one. Very relaxing. Really nice piano. She has a beautiful, soft-spoken voice. Kind of reminds me of... Remember that section in Final Fantasy, like the 15, like the resort place, Galadin K? It's basically this type of music, just like resort type of music. So it worked really well.
On to part 3, which is Releases part 2 for June.
Not Pieces part 2.
Huh?
Not Pieces part 2.
No. First we have Jui from Momoland, Lee Yoo-jung from 1 Million, Risabe, and M-Bro, whoever the hell that is, doing a CF song for Latte World, a water park, Play Your Summer.
God.
Jui is a CF monster. She's in everything now. And also, I'm glad.
It's because she sucks like a meme.
She's a meme. Well,
yeah, she's a meme. Like
really
literally, like Momoland is popular by the power of memes. Like that is.
So how much you guys want to bet Japanese Jui is gonna get into the Produce 48 group, and then they're gonna have a CF together?
They need to. That'd be so adorable. But, yeah. Is there anything that Lotte doesn't own in Korea? Like honestly, they don't own CJ
or Samsung.
I mean, yeah, but they're just another like huge cable company. So
or a bunch of other companies.
Yeah,
all the chaeballs or Hyundai.
But I almost had a heart attack because Lee Yoo-jung was wearing like $1,000 sneakers next to the water. Like the sneakers she's wearing are called Jordan 1 shattered backboards, and yeah, those are super expensive. Also, M-Bro is a fucking lyrical genius. With quote, "Hey bro, what's up, bro?" That's literally how he introduces himself in the song.
Hey bro, what's up, bro?
I've never heard of him before, but I don't think I'm interested in hearing any more of his music, to be completely honest.
You don't want to be his bro?
No, I'm sorry.
Next we have Justice, Kid Millie, Noel, and Young Bee's collaboration song Indigo. Just you, Andrew.
Okay. This is actually something that I was looking through when we were like before we were going to KCON or something like that. But yeah, it's basically a sequel to Ung Freestyle, a good cypher track. The only one I was really familiar with was Noel, but beat goes hard. I love how like the video kind of like goes in like a circle or whatever. So like whenever they transition, whenever a new rapper started their cypher. So yeah, I need to check out the rest of the people on this because I've heard of Justice, but I'm not as familiar with them. So I definitely need to do my research.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought the song was good. It just like, I don't know. It didn't do it for me, I guess. Because Ung Freestyle hit me hard. I loved that song, but yeah.
Next, we have Katie's debut digital single, Remember.
This this
Or Andy.
is Katie. God, what's her last name? Katie Kim, winner of K-pop Star
K-pop
4,
star.
was signed to YG, left
Rip.
to join Axis, which is founded by the former creative director of YG named Sinxity. So Sin City, Sinix.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably.
Yeah, but so yeah, I don't know how the deal worked out, but it seems like even though she left YG, YG is still distributing the music, which is why it's on the YG channel. But it's definitely good that she left YG because there's no way in hell something like this would come out under the YG like main sort of brand, because it's so it like she's American, so she's definitely pulling influences from like Kanye, like visually, and like this is like that Western American type of R&B that you just don't hear here or just don't hear in Korea. So I'm glad she was literally freed from the dungeon, and YG still has to foot the bill for it, which is kind of funny.
I think the song is really good. It's just like it's not K-pop like at all. It's
Which is fine.
It's yeah. Well, I know. It's just like it seems like they're more trying to market her as a K-pop artist rather than a just general like American pop artist. So I don't know. I guess it's just a little too American for me. I guess for this what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I think it's good though that we need more companies promoting Asian American artists and Asian artists, a la 88 Rising, because we don't need.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
I definitely agree about that.
Because I feel like that's the future. I feel like you're like 5, 10, 15 years from now, you're not necessarily going to need the traditional Korean like music system in its current state. Because hey, BTS is sort of proving that you don't really need a big company behind you to sort of garner fame, and with like the rise of SoundCloud and like in the internet age, you don't really need that much that much, I don't know, just like firepower when it comes to like marketing and all that sort of stuff. You just need your song to catch on fire on the internet. So yeah, I think she has a future, and I'm glad that she's able to just have way more creative input on her music than she would have ever gotten under YG. So yeah, obviously I'd like to see more of this, and I don't know if she's going to be the only one under Access or if they're going to go out and sign more artists like this, but I'm definitely interested in what they're going to do going forward.
Next, we have Kim Dong-han's debut mini album D-Day with the title track Sunset. This has some really awesome EDM instrumentals. I really liked this song a lot.
So yeah, he is one of two former JBJ members making their solo debut. Got like I was saying, or in my mind I was thinking, like, wow, this is really like shiny influence, and lo and behold, like in an interview, he's just like, yeah, like he basically he's just trying to emulate like the style that Taemin does in his solo material. So it's very evident. So it's a great it's a great debut, and I'm glad that JBJ got popular enough so that they're able to launch their solo careers in such a way. So yeah, he has much like Taemin, he definitely has the stage presence and the vocal talent to sort of like pull this off. So I was very impressed. And if we didn't cover this, Cooper would have killed us.
Probably. Next, we have Lee Jena's full-length album, Jina Shikdang Full Course, with the title track Run featuring Gray, or with Gray, technically.
You can definitely feel the Gray influence, or the production on it, right?
Yeah, I agree. The thing I was going to say about Gina is she always comes out with like really weird but like really good sounding like songs, and her voice is very like I guess high pitched, so it kind of adds to a little bit to the weirdness. I'd like to see her collaborate with someone like Lim Kim or something if she crawls under whatever rock she's under right now.
Lim Kim needs to come back in general. What the hell has happened?
Yeah, I have no idea, but yep.
So this is way different from anything else she's done, because the one song I really liked from her last year was Random, like, because it's very un-Antenna like. I actually saw her live last year at the Antenna concert. So Antenna's very like instrumental focused, like kind of like very indie in that sort of way, and this is, I think collaborating with Gray was an awesome move because it's such a different type of sound for Lee Jin, and it works so well. I love the electric keys definitely carry the song so well. The sick solo that she has in the middle of the song is just incredible. So yeah, I'm glad that this collaboration came out. It's definitely one of the better collaborations I've heard all year.
Next, we have Longwo's debut digital single Clover featuring Yumi Ray. It's Yumi Ray. That's all I really cared about in the song.
Yeah, that's all I remember from my notes is, yes,
she has
Yumi Ray.
two short, really good verses. But
Longwo is another member of JBJ that also debuted, but I feel like, this one wasn't as interesting. Even, Yumi Ray's part was good, but yeah. I wonder, it's interesting though, because he was in Longwo and Shihyun, like a duo, because there was two of them that ended up being in Produce 101 Season 2, so I don't know, maybe this just solo stuff is just on the side until they get back to that, but yeah, again, he's another person that's going to have relative success out of the success of JBJ.
Yeah. Next, we have Lutz, Your Side of the Bed, featuring Eric Nam.
So yeah, they were the opening act for Eric
Colin.
Nam. Yes, Colin.
Yeah, Colin.
No one's gonna understand it. So yeah, they literally announced it, or they released that the night that we went to, like, when we got home for the concert, they released it at midnight. So yeah, this song was actually really catchy. Like, just like even without the Eric Nam like addition to it. So yeah, I'm glad that they got to collaborate. And I don't know how they ended up getting like to open for him, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Next, we have Lunique's digital single Reflection featuring Pepe.
Not the frog.
It's no, not the frog. It's house music, and it's really good. I really like house music.
A really sick house. I think, okay, Lunique, I think, is the DJ. Pepe is the vocalist.
The frog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the frog. Yeah, I think you should actually look at the Pepe more, because most of her songs are it's tropical house with female vocals, so you're obviously gonna like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was pretty good.
I thought the song was really good, and another thing I liked was the album art. It's like this close-up picture of her like half submerged in water up to her nose.
She has really nice eyes.
Yeah, she does. And then it's also got the sort of the title vertically down the bridge of her nose.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, I agree. I did like the cover a lot. Next, we have Melody Day's digital single Restless. I've always thought Melody Day deserves better. They're a really underrated vocal group. They actually do a ton of OSTs. So I think that's one of the reasons why they're not well known. Because of that, like they're not like promoting and stuff. But yeah, the song's really good.
It has a Ready Player One concept, basically. I don't know, apparently like the lyrics are like, oh, like a relationship's falling apart, so they're gonna look for this like really like nice looking white dude in like the virtual world or whatever to be all their boyfriends or something. I don't know.
I feel like that's another part of the K-pop drinking game. You drink whenever there's a random white person.
Oh no, that is a rule. Anytime there's a non-Asian person on screen.
Oh god. I mean, this is good. It's just I don't really know what direction Melody Day is going in musically, because if you listen to like the last, like including this, if you listen to the last 3 singles, it's just been all over the place. Like there was like one that was like sort of like a really like sweeping ballad, like then there was Kiss on the Lips, which was basically a reggae type, and then they released this, which is great, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what they're sort of like what their thing is yet. Like maybe that's why they're not really like gaining any traction, is because they're not really known for any particular type of sound. But I don't know, they'll get there eventually, because there's definitely talent here in vocals. I mean, if you're doing OSTs, you have to be good at singing.
Anything else, Jacob?
No, I basically all I really pointed out was like as always, Melody Day's vocals were really, really good. So yeah, I definitely think they're in a similar boat to how like Spica was, where like they're very underrated as far as their vocals go. Like when I started standing Mamamoo when they first came out, I was really worried they were gonna fall into that pit. So I'm really glad that they actually took off, because a lot of the vocal heavy girl groups, they don't seem to take off as well for whatever reason, even though Korea seems to really like that style of music.
But international fans don't really care much for this, though. That's probably why I guess it just really hasn't gotten widespread. And obviously, if they're more known for their OSTs, I don't know how many people are going to look up their regular music either. So,
yeah. Next, we have Migio's mini album Rain Sound with the title track of the same name. Formerly
known as Dahye from Bob Girl / Love Us. This was her debut mini.
It's not marked as a debut.
Oh no, she had a pre-release track, but this is like her actual like debut mini album. So love her voice. Kind of got a Haze Sodan vibe going with it. Like it's basically like her interpretation of like U Cloud's Rain, like kind of like blatantly. But yeah, I'm glad that she's able to. I mean, failing out of 2 groups kind of sucks, but hopefully she does well. As a solo artist, because looking into like Bob Girls and Love Us, yeah, I don't think she was gonna do the music style that they did wasn't gonna work out well. So yeah, this was pretty good.
Next, we have Minsaw's digital single "Is Who," the Diary of Youth. Just pretty much just an
good.
IU song. It's really good.
I think what made this stand out for me is like the 1940s style like instrumentals like that you'd hear in like old cartoons and movies
it's basically basically like Cuphead ragtime like type of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It was really, really cool, and her voice is incredible. I hope she catches on in the way that IU has, I guess, because she does have a very similar vibe. But I think she is different enough that she can stand on her own.
Oh yeah. This just caught fire in Korea. This has 6.5 million views because she was in a monthly melody single release with Yoon Jong Shin, which did super well. So yeah, she blew up immediately. So it was only a matter of time. Also, in looking up, she was almost a member of G-Friend, like she was in Source Entertainment as a trainee, which just explains why.
That
even
actually would have been kind of cool, actually. That is only if she could still do solo.
Yeah, which we'll get to later.
And do songs with Yuju, please.
Oh my God, them two on vocals just would destroy me. Yeah, like I guess basically if you don't haven't heard this song yet, it's basically if IU did Rebuy. That's all you need to a Rebuy by Akmu. Like that's all you need to know going in. And the visual element of it was amazing, like the weird like marionette type of thing. Her outfits were amazing. Choreography was amazing. It's like if IU did more choreography. So she's definitely gonna blow up, I feel, in Korea. I don't know if she's gonna blow up over here in the US, but she's definitely gonna get super big.
Next we have N from Vix's Inyeon performance video.
This is from it's a dance cover or like a dance performance of a song from an older Korean drama called The King and the Clown. I just put it on here just because this is insane. It's basically Dream in a Dream by 10, except like the different choreography. But yeah, this was awesome. Facial expressions are incredible. You don't often say that male choreography is graceful, but he's very graceful and powerful when he needs to be. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know why they did this, but I want more of it.
It came out on his birthday.
Oh, okay. That's all. That's all. What do I want to do on my birthday? I want to do a dance cover from like a 2005 like OST. I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Next we have Nada and Mina Myung's digital single Dozer.
Mina Myung can sing. I mean, the rest of the song's like kind of garbage, but I'm sorry, Nada. Like
she's usually a good rapper, but yeah, this one did not stand out to me at all. So and
also like the big tits part, I was like, oh, that's so try hard.
Wait, they said that?
She said big tits. She literally said big tits. I wanted to cringe so bad. She said big tits while like pushing up like her
part,
chest.
I guess
I was just like, oh no, it's gonna be one of those types of. But Mina Myung is literally the only reason I care about this song, and. I mean, like the music video is kind of garbage too. Like they're like, "Oh, we're like the bad girls in high school and everything. We're like the black lipstick." And yeah, if it wasn't for Mina Myung's surprisingly good vocals and her amazing like talented like dancing and everything, yeah, I wouldn't have cared. But I wonder if she's gonna become an idol. I wonder how this happened.
I doubt it.
It's probably they're just friends with each other.
Yeah, probably.
Why do all the beautiful people have like really good like secret hidden like she can dance, she can sing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask why are all the beautiful people friends with other beautiful people?
Friends with
yeah, I mean that's why you
gotta make friends with a hot girl so she can introduce you to her friends.
I mean that too. But I mean, damn, like What doesn't she have in life right now? I'm super jealous.
Next we have NCTU's 10 and Taeyong's Baby Don't Stop Thai version. Same great, amazing song. Same issue I have with Japanese versions of Korean songs where I want to sing the lyrics and they're different and it's weird.
At first, I couldn't
But
tell the
it's
difference.
good.
So I think it works just as well. So
Yeah, no, it's good. Like, I don't it's the same with
like I was
Japanese
surprised
versions.
because like the only
I'm just
other
gonna
Thai song
prefer
I
the
think I've
Korean
heard
version.
is when they did the Thai version of Let It Go and Frozen, but that didn't sound very good at
no.
all.
I don't know. I just don't like that song, period. But
idea. I love that song.
Can you remember? Can
The
you remember
Shonen
any other
version.
Thai
Shonen version's so good.
Can you remember any other Thai K-pop idols making like songs in Thai, or like remaking any of their songs? I don't know. This is pretty cool though. The NCT like their SM's basically trying to like lay the groundwork for NCT whatever C.
NCT Bada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's almost definitely that he's gonna be the leader of the Southeast Asian group, and I don't know what language they're gonna sing in, because there's a lot of countries in Southeast Asia. But I'm glad that they're making the effort to sort of like they're really like doubling down on expanding NCT to Southeast Asia in this way.
I'm gonna guess that they're probably gonna focus on Thai and maybe Vietnamese.
Yeah, probably, because I feel like Thai's sort of been like the hotbed when it comes to Korean like Korean.
Yeah, they
entertainment
always
companies.
have concerts in Bangkok.
Yeah, they love K-pop.
Yeah, they love K-pop over there. So
Next is Neon Punch's debut single, Moonlight. I thought the song had really good instrumentals. The vocals were pretty good. I thought it was a really, really good debut for a girl group.
So
definitely gonna keep an eye on them.
Baek, also known as Kim Soo, was on Mix 9, and she's the first person to escape from that god-awful show and debut. I don't know.
God.
She did. I think she got eliminated before the end, but I'm glad that at least somebody got to make a debut out of that god-awful show. I think they filmed this in the same place that they filmed Energetic. Like, not even joking. Like, the screenshot I have right now up on the screen is the same place. You can tell it's pretty low budget, but it's awesome house beat.
Yeah, I think like basically my first reaction to this was like, this is pretty much what I figured Luna YYXY would come out with, but then they didn't. But it's fine because I still love Forever. But yeah, like this, I really like this song. I'm definitely adding this one. I'm gonna watch out for them.
Yeah, this is a great debut track. Definitely we have to keep an eye out for them.
Yeah. Next we have Nia's digital single, We Don't.
Great female R&B vocalist. It's like if Hoodie had more trap beats on her music. So yeah, this is another one of the underground artists that I had to add. I really liked it. I really enjoy her voice.
On to part 3 of releases, which is part 4.
Part 4.
Of the episode. And we're starting off with 10 out of 10 song from ONF, their mini album You Complete Me, and the title track Complete. This song is one of my favorite songs this year, probably.
Can we agree best drop of the decade? Actually, best drop of the year, probably. But wow, what, I don't know why they just keep hitting a home run every single time they release. I mean, obviously it's only been two
they
times.
only have 2.
But no, even like their
this
album
is literally
tracks
their
are
second
so
comeback.
good too.
Oh, no.
I haven't had a chance to listen to the album yet, but if it's anything like this,
it's really
God,
good.
this is one of the. I feel like this is consensus that this is one of the new like boy groups that we're like really super high on lately, because
Yeah.
I don't know, like WM Entertainment. I really don't know what it is about them, and just like making like really good debut groups. So, and obviously Mono Tree, like being the one behind this, like they're just masters at just like every type of electronic type of music. So, oh man,
Yeah, I think this actually turned out pretty well. My favorite part was definitely the drop during the chorus. Like, I think that turned out really nice.
the sexy sax.
Yeah.
Saxophones are really
Another
good.
thing about WM is they have really good trainees on Produce 48, so we'll go into that
Well, I
in
mean,
a future
they're-
podcast, I guess.
I mean, there's a pedigree. I mean, B1A4, Oh My Girl,
Yeah.
ONF, like
Definitely.
there's definitely something in the water at that company that they keep hitting it out of the park.
Side note, though, I've been watching Monsta X's shows, and Minkyun got eliminated on No Mercy. so he didn't make it in Monsta X, but he's on ONF. He's the blonde one that's the center that does the main vocals. But yeah, I'm glad he made it in this group because he definitely wouldn't have fit into Monsta X with his vocal.
Oh, it's not really.
He's very high. Well, he's a very high pitched singer.
Okay, so like
so like his
Monsta X
vocal,
is very,
he's a
like,
really
hip-hop.
good vocalist. But yeah, he wouldn't have fit Monsta X's style.
Okay.
So I'm glad he found a group that did fit.
Also, just
next-
before I go, like the sheer like the amount of money that they spent on this in comparison to On Off, like just wow, like the budget went up completely. Like they're all location shots, like all this sort of like really like high speed like drone camera shot sort of things. I hope I really hope they do well. I really hope they do well.
Next, we have Ramda's title. Well, it's just "Stay Beautiful." I don't know. There's not enough information on it. I guess it's Korean indie song.
Yep,
Indie
Korean
rock
indie
song.
track, female vocals. Obviously, have to add it. It's
Yeah,
going for
this
like
is what I was gonna say is it's almost like female Hyuko kind of thing.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I'll go for it. I like it.
That's kind of why I added it. Like, she has a really nice soft voice. Adds the like the softness of the indie vibe. Also, I love how the music video is uploaded in 4:3, so it's really going for that retro.
Yeah,
sort of
definitely.
look.
Next, we have Red Velvet's #Cookie Jar, which is their Japanese single. Well, it's a mini album, but it's not out yet. The single for the music video is. And it's amazing. It's so good. It's very Girls' Generation Japanese
What is with
song.
SM and like their Japanese releases lately? Because friggin' Chain was off the hook, off the chain.
It was off the chain.
She was off the chain. Cookie Jar was off the cookie jar. I don't know, but
It had my hand in the cookie jar the entire time.
yeah, because I feel like SM is
Sounds
one.
dirty.
SM is one of the few companies that doesn't half-ass the Japanese release. I feel like whenever a lot of K-pop groups are like, "Oh, we're entering Japan," they kind of just give them the B-sides of whatever. They don't end up putting on albums, and they just translate to Japanese. But it feels like SM is one of the very few that like they specifically tailor make singles specifically for Japan. So it's why they're easily like one of the most popular companies over there.
Yeah, like I wish Twice would get like songs that are this strong, like because they would do even better than they are now.
Yeah.
Like Red Velvet, I think are going to be really successful because this is a really really good song, and I'm looking forward to the album, even though like 3 of the tracks are just Japanese versions, but still.
I don't like. Then we didn't even
This
talk
song
about
is
the music
amazing.
video. Like the music video is so weird. they're like
So
making
much food.
Yeah, like and there's like freaking ants or whatever, and like they're making food, like they're making pastries out of shoes and like I have no idea what's going on. It's weird.
Also,
It's a weird Japanese music video.
Yeah.
also the one, I love the one outfit where
With Red
Solgi,
Velvet.
they're wearing the pink jumpsuits
Pink
and she's got the
jumpsuits, yeah,
buns.
pink jumpsuits are so
Oh,
good.
but no, the 2 people that I guess they've just been like catching my eye lately. It was Irene with her beret looked amazing, and then Wendy.
Oh yeah.
Wendy's basically the joy for this year. She's wrecking me like super hard. Also because her Japanese pronunciation's incredibly like it's almost fluent. So I'm guessing she must have learned a bit. So all of their pronunciations were surprisingly good.
Another thing with Irene, I really like her outfit towards the end where they're like kind of like bad boy outfits. She's got like the tapered sweatpants. I like that a lot.
I think that's just her thing now. She like really likes wearing like tapered sweatpants with like a crop top and that sort of thing. That's just the Irene look nowadays.
Next, we have Rose Quartz with the song Ra Pa Pom Pom.
Okay, technically they're not a K-pop group, but it's a very interesting
Andrew's
collaboration.
deleting our list.
Oh well, there's a Korean member in it, so fuck it. We're gonna cover it anyway.
And their name is in Hangul, so
Yeah, they.
Is it? No.
Also, Rose
in
Quartz is a
English
pretty
here,
cool name.
so-
I'm surprised there isn't a K-pop group that was named like because they love like their like diamonds and like their like rare earth materials sort of thing. So yeah, good on them for picking a really cool title. So it's a collaboration between JBJ Entertainment and O316 Entertainment. O316 Entertainment has another group called 316 that's apparently a Thai Korean group, a boy group. So I guess this is their venture into girl groups. So there's one Korean member named Sungshin. There's 2 Thai members named Eing, E-I-N-G, Eing, and E-A-R-N, Earn. I don't
I'm
know.
not going to even
And they're
attempt to pronounce.
two members from Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. Their names are Nechi and Cindy. So, yeah, it seems like, I don't know how the Korean member ended up here, but it seems like they're trying to sort of maybe
Cross-pollinate.
Yeah, they're trying to cross-pollinate, bring the K-pop sound into the local markets of both Thailand and Myanmar. And like normally we kind of rag on groups for being like blatant copies, because you can't watch this without thinking, okay, they're definitely trying to go after Blackpink, especially with how they're styling Cindy, who's almost looks like a like a Lisa clone, and like how the style of the song is. I don't mind that they're trying to copy it, because they're trying to bring it into other parts of Asia. Market. Yeah, I mean, that's how do you think Korea got popular? They were literally bringing like the sounds of Japan and America into their home market, like blatantly copying it, and then from that's how they developed their own sound. So I'm glad that sort of K-pop is allowing other Asian countries to sort of develop and refine their own music industries in hopes that maybe they'll blow up too. And I feel like a group like this could blow up. It's only, I mean, we've seen with Lisa and Blackpink, like all these non-Korean members joining like Korean groups. I feel like it's only a matter of time until we get like groups that are way more international like this.
Yeah. I think the song itself is good. I think it just sounds kind of weird in Burmese. I guess.
We're just not used to listening to it.
I think it was definitely written originally in Korean. So.
There's no Korean version of it though, for whatever reason.
That's so weird. Like they write their name in Hangul too. Wait, what's the other version? Or is it literally just Myanmar version?
It's just in Burmese and Thai. So.
Oh, Thai too. Okay.
I mean, the drop isn't bad.
I'll have to listen to Thai version and see if it sounds better.
They definitely the producers that they have on this are definitely paying attention to what K-pop's doing, or they are working K-pop. So, I'll definitely try to pay attention and see where they're headed. It's pretty cool to see sort of just like this, the Asian music just in general start blowing up like this.
Next, we have Shannon's digital single "Hatred Farewell."
She's talking about her label, obviously. I don't know. Apparently, she's having shit with her label, but
she's under MBK, and everyone has shit with MBK.
Yeah, like no, seriously, why is MBK just so bad at promoting like anyone?
I don't know.
Yeah, I enjoyed this song, but she's not. I don't think she's gonna do well because she kind of said stupid shit. But she has a talented singing voice. Like she's growing up in the West, or she's British Korean. She's halfy, so she doesn't. I guess like the comments that she made were sort of, I guess, ignorant of sort of like the context in Korea, but she's still talented. So I kind of want to see her succeed.
Yeah. Next we have Skull and Ha's digital single "Laugh."
I still didn't mark it, but I do think this is much better than what they normally put out.
Better songs.
Yeah, because I can't listen to Skull. It's so cringy. Oh, but this was enjoyable. And why did it take Haha this long to make a song like that made a joke about like laughing, or like he's been in the game for so long? But also, I think what really like won me over with this is the video was pretty cool. I love the art style of it.
Mm-hmm. Next we have Taeyeon's Japanese release "Stay."
So good.
Yeah, it's Taeyeon in Japanese. It's insanely good. The music
also,
video is beautiful.
I'd like to point out to everyone that Nate didn't mark this.
No, so I said that's not true, because I literally told you before we got here, anything that Andrew added, I knew what I was going to say about. I didn't mark Cookie Jar twice either, but I'm going to talk about them.
Crimes.
But this, it's Taeyeon in Japanese. It's really good. The music video is insanely beautiful. There's a ton of color, and it's just really well shot.
I think
this is a really, really promising debut. I hope we get a full album, because Japanese SNSD was amazing, so Japanese Taeyeon's probably just as good.
I mean, the actual song I wasn't as high on, because I kind of feel it retreads a bit of like previously covered material that she did on like I. But yeah, the visually it's incredible. I love how much, even though it's probably not filmed in Japan, because I see some like mosques and like other like Mediterranean sort of stuff in the background. I don't know where she filmed this, but yeah, I'm glad that they're spending a lot of money on her Japanese debut, and I feel like at this point I have to come to terms with the fact that Taeyeon's basically my ultimate bias now. Yeah, there's no denying it at this point. I'm sorry. She's the ulti, so she looks amazing in this music video. I love her outfits. Oh, Taeyeon, why is she so good?
Next, we have Tia Ray's released Lucky Rain featuring Jackson from GOT7.
And this is technically not K-pop. She is a Chinese singer under Warner Music. I didn't know Warner Music had a label in China, but I feel like I like this music video not just because on the visual end I liked it because it has a super like ultra wide like resolution and it goes to 5K. The aspect ratio is super wide. What are you guys doing in the
Nothing.
Jesus Christ.
Things that people can't see.
Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, the aspect ratio is like super like ultra widescreen. The MV goes up to 5K resolution. And it's also because I don't really like go to C-pop because it's I don't know, like the C-pop I've listened to is just all right. I don't know, maybe like J-Cho.
For me, another thing, like Chinese just sounds a little weird to me sometimes. Like sometimes it works really well. Like Super Junior M's breakdown, I think sounds better in Mandarin than Korean.
Okay,
but yeah, like that's one of the few like instances where that's true.
Some of the stuff from Brutus 101 China is really good.
Yeah.
So it's giving me more appreciation for it.
But this I really liked because she's definitely taking more of an influence from American artists and other like C-pop artists, and her voice definitely can pull that sort of style off. The visuals, like the actual like music video, kind of reminds me of like Blade Runner 2048. There's like crazy random futuristic desert stuff, and also this might be controversial. This one Jackson verse is probably better than any of his original music that he's ever done. I'm sorry, Jackson. I am so sorry. You are like my bias in GOT7, but dude, you need better solo music because this is actually a really, really solid verse.
Mm-hmm. Next, we have the most important person on this list,
Yes.
Tiffany's digital single "Over My
I
Skin."
forgot to watch the video. I didn't get.
It's amazing.
It's
amazing.
It's so good. But yeah, so Tiffany put out her first.
Also,
American
I hope you
single.
like guys in short shorts and heels.
Hell yeah,
Well,
man.
yeah, it's Yanis Marshall or whatever. his name is.
It's the choreographer came out towards the end. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the song's really good. It's just like really chill, and I don't even know how to describe it because I never talk about American music, so I like don't know what I'm talking about. But it's really
sexual.
good.
I know.
Yeah.
What I said about this is
especially a choreo.
Yeah.
It's basically a TTS track with just Tiffany.
Yeah. This is very her, I guess. It's very
I was gonna say,
much her
yeah,
style.
it fits Tiffany.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could see TTS doing this song because of Soyeon. I mean, Soyeon definitely is.
No, she would be the one that most want to do it, I feel.
That's true.
She wants to break
Taeyeon wouldn't want to do
mold.
it. Yeah, Taeyeon wouldn't want to do it probably.
No, I mean, hey, she got Tiffany like dragged her into Lady Marmalade.
No, yeah, but she hated it.
Oh,
Well, at least she hated the outfit she had to wear and stuff.
but speaking of Taeyeon, the thing I like about them, again, I talked about this in the Something New review. It's they both clearly pull from early 2000s like American pop music, and I love like
It's the music they grew up on. Like
and I guess that's why they're meant for each other because they're very similar with influences. Tiffany in particular is pulling from like Christina Aguilera, Beyonce, like just really like power vocal like female singers. So you can definitely feel that influence in her music, and I'm glad that apparently she made it a point to avoid signing to another Asian or another Korean music company, and she specifically signed with Transparent Agency, which is run by Far East Movement, and they obviously had a working relationship before with Don't Speak off of Far East Movement's album that came out in 2016, 2017? 2016. Yeah, that was
2016, because it was my first semester of college.
Yeah.
The only reason I remember this is because it was the only album that both me and my roommate were excited for at the same time.
Yeah. So, I think they'll take care of her really well. And I mean, they seem to have a input, like Kevnish had an input on the production of this. He helped produce it. So, yeah, if it's gonna be like this, I'm glad. I honestly really don't know what the trajectory for Tiffany will be in the U.S., but I hope she continues with it, and I hope she'll do. And the one thing about Transparent Agency is they tour. They tour in the
front
U.S.
row to Tiffany. I'm going to be front row to Tiffany's. I'm telling you.
you're gonna be the crazy fanboy.
I'm gonna get the highest tier with high touch and everything.
Yeah, you're gonna wait for like 3 days.
American artists don't do that.
It doesn't matter.
I'm pretty sure she would.
Well, I mean, didn't
American artists
do
do meet
stuff
and
like
greet.
that?
Yeah, American artists do meet and greet and stuff. So
Yeah. They don't do high touch, but
yeah, but it's like you get to
more.
take a picture with it, like a solo picture with them sometimes.
Yeah, you get to do more than just high touch because they're like, knock on wood, hopefully most American fans aren't creepy, crazy, sussing fans like they. I mean, they're just not known as.
I mean,
like,
Jacob will be, but
yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, honestly, how, would you be able to keep your composure at all if you're meeting your like old TV? Like,
oh my god, dude, I just get really nervous probably.
Okay, let's move on to Twice's actual cover of a song. The cover of the Jackson 5 song, I Want You Back. An English song that they covered for a Japanese movie, which is confusing.
It is. Yeah, they're basically doing you consider it a CF. They're doing the theme, or the main theme for a live action adaptation of a shoujo manga called Sensei Kunshu.
I want to watch it, but I doubt we'll ever be able to.
Yeah, no, Japanese movies rarely get subbed. So I think the plot of the movie is like, this girl sort of falls in love with a substitute teacher. I know that sounds creepy, but like she's like 7, like the actress is like 17 and like the dude's like 23 or something like that. So it's not that bad of a thing, but yeah, it's like, she's like, I'm in love with a substitute teacher, or like she sees him on the street and somewhere it's like, that guy's really cute, and then oh my god, he's my substitute teacher, like a really like anime style plot. So it works well for live action. And I feel like Twice is the perfect group to do like a shoujo like manga adaptation for. Like, I couldn't think of a better group to do a song like this, and I'm glad that they're popular enough that they actually approached to do a cover of Jackson 5's I Want You Back for this, because it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, this is the best
Japanese
cover of an English song from a K-pop group
ever
I've heard. I would say ever.
I mean,
I can't think of one that's better.
The only knock I'd give is some of their pronunciation is kind of bad. But
yeah, but I mean,
Jiho and Nayeon are incredible with their English, though. I was shocked at how
I would say most of them are really good. But yeah, a couple of them definitely could have used a little bit more pronunciation lessons.
I think specifically,
it's really good.
Yeah, I think everybody had really like decent English. I think the one who probably needs more work was probably Dahyun, because I couldn't really understand her verse.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know the lyrics
okay,
already,
Daebak.
so it's fine. So,
but
yeah, exactly.
I love like the sort of sassiness and the sort of like soul that they brought to it, especially with Mina. Like, you don't get to hear this type of singing in regular Twice songs, and it makes me mad because we probably will never hear this type of singing in regular Twice songs.
We'll never hear the doo-wops ever again.
Yeah, like I mean, I know JYP doesn't want to like be like, the only thing I do with girl groups is retro like concepts, but oh my god, imagine them sort of pulling something out of this and giving it to Twice. I feel like it do so well because there's so much vocal talent that's underutilized. I feel like with their pop songs.
If they already have the rights to the song, that'd be cool if they promoted like a Korean version of the song. I think that'd work pretty well.
I wouldn't. You know how like they
like
do covers?
similar to SNSD when they did Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen. Yeah, exactly.
Although they had to wait like 5 years to release that.
Oh yeah, it took. Yeah, because the music video was filmed G era, and then it came out after I Got a Boy.
But with this, I wouldn't be surprised if they perform this live at concerts. Like, it seems like the sort of thing that they do.
Yeah, the tours. Yeah, Twice Land.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just. I love the music video. The outfits look amazing. I love like the whole like, we're auditioning for whatever. I love. There's another music video of them doing. They're doing the song together with the actors from the Sensei Kunshu movie. I believe one of the two of the supporting actors are actually idols. One of them is former AKB48. One of them is in one of the Exile Tribe groups. So yeah, it's pretty cool that there's like actual idols like interacting with Twice like that. So yeah, They're really blowing up over there, aren't they? I mean, they wouldn't have gotten this otherwise.
Yep. Next we have Umb's mini album Blackheart. I'm never not calling them Umb. There's nothing, like there's no, what am I thinking of the word? Not pronunciation.
Abbreviation?
Punctuation. There's no punctuation or anything. So I'm calling them Umb. But their mini album Blackheart and the title track of the same name, which is insanely good. It's just like big band jazz instrumentals. The choreo is insanely complicated, like the footwork. And then they added some other
I have the
people
list
from the unit as like dancers.
It's Jung-ah from Beatwin, Hangul from IM, Jun from Daya, and Ann from SIS or SIS.
The only confusing part is Jun wasn't in the unit, so I don't know why she's there, especially when Som-yi was in the unit and she's not there. So I don't get that part, but whatever. But it's cool, yeah, that they just like they added their friends as like choreo as dancers, because they're not even like backup dancers, because they get like actual
choreo,
like parts of the choreo, and so I thought that was a really cool part.
It basically reminded me of like, you know how 17 just has a ridiculous amount of members, so
exactly.
Their lines are just insane, so it's kind of like that. But the thing is, though, if you're not really following UNB that close, you're just like, what the hell is going on?
You're confused why there's two random girls, and why there's 4 extra people and 2 of them are girls. Yeah, it would be very confusing. Anything else, Jacob?
No, other than the fact that like both UNB and Unity, I'm really satisfied with how they're going so far. As far as title tracks go, at least. Unity's album kind of sucked, but their title track is easily one of the best songs of the year. So,
also, the funny thing is they made UNB made their comeback stage on M Countdown, even though the unit was
KBS,
on. Yeah, it's KBS, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe because I feel like, is M Countdown just like the one that's most known for the comeback stages, or?
Yeah, it seems like Mnet kind of just gets them for some reason. All the time.
Because it seems like whenever is M Countdown just the first show that goes on during the week, or
no? M Countdown's like Thursday.
I don't know. It just seems like it's just like whenever M Countdown makes has like, oh, it's like debut or whatever. Like it feels like they make the biggest deal when it's M Countdown. So maybe that's why they did. Yeah. Even though it's like their KBS. Their survival show was on KBS. They decided to go on M Countdown for their debut. So yeah, just an interesting side note.
Next is the reversal of the year. We have Walwari's digital single "Everyday Brother," and it's not bad. It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Like a pretty decent song and amazing for them. Like
I basically said,
what happened?
They're the you know that. Like the Euro pop group Aqua, the one that's like, I'm a Barbie girl. They're literally the Korean Aqua, and it's actually good.
It's like what I said in my notes was like they became a 3-member girl group, except one of the girls is a very large Korean man.
And no, he's doing the choreography and everything. It's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hilarious because it's him and the 2 girls he's doing actual choreo, and they have all their backup dancers are girls. Just a bunch of girls doing this like girl group choreo with a giant Korean man also doing it, and it's like, great.
Safe to say we're the biggest Volwari stands at this point now. Like top 10 anime redemption stories.
They were garbage, but we definitely stand them.
Oh man, this is I'm so happy for them. I hope they get to promote this on music shows, and just for the sheer, I want to see the reaction from people.
Well, they performed Hakuna Matata.
The past couple they've performed, so they probably
so I need to see the live stages for this. No, we need to see them live in Korea because they busk sometimes. So we have to like be like, we're the biggest full Wari. We have to give them a whole Wari award.
They were like these random white and Filipino people.
We have to give them their whole Wari award and be like, we gave this because it sucked ass. But you're so good now. We changed the meaning of the Wolwari Award.
Oh my god.
Okay, next we have 101's special mini album 1 divided by X equals 1 undivided with the title track
What does this mean?
I don't know
all
all
of
their
their
title
album
tracks or
tracks are
titles or album names. But yeah, this is a really good one-on-one song. I'm glad that we're finally getting a good one again because the past couple have been
Boomerang was trash, and this
Boomerang
song
was garbage.
This is light years better than Boomerang. Like the chorus is so good, especially seeing this live. Again, the choreography, everything about this was. Why couldn't this have been like the lead single before making this on the repackage? I don't know, because I feel like this is probably their second best song. Like I put this over Beautiful.
Definitely.
Like
Yeah,
I
I
would
agree.
too.
I think it's her second best song behind Energetic, definitely.
Yep, same.
like because it's probably it shares similar DNA. It's like kind of an EDM inspired track, has a great drop, great choreo, very like out there sort of music video. God, why I feel like I would have been more high on the last album if they, or the album this was a repackage for, if they led with this, because this was excellent.
Next, okay, we have Ujumiki's debut digital single "Strong." I want Andrew to go first because he didn't like it, and
It's
then
not
Jacob
that-
and I will tell him why he's wrong.
It's not that I didn't like it, it's just that I feel like with
The build up to it.
it's not necessarily just the build up, but I mean you have Doyoung and Yoojung, which
Doyoung.
Wikimiki's coming at like the style of Wikimiki is kind of like more girl crush, and I mean Sola and Luda. You have Luda, who's like one of the main or the main rapper for Uju Sonyo. So I kind of
A.C.E.
actually, you know what I mean. So I felt like they could have done a different sort of image with this. I felt like I understand. It's a CF. It's a CF, so they're not gonna put like the most amount of talent or the most amount of like effort into this, but it definitely like going like super cute with this just kind of felt like the wrong direction.
But the song is, but I don't think like I don't know their styling and stuff isn't.
Which
I don't know.
Which doesn't make it any better.
I don't know. I didn't mind it. So for me, when I first heard the song, I was really disappointed. Mostly because of the build up to it was like literally a month of teasers.
I wasn't that hyped, so my expectations were in check, I guess.
Oh, see, obviously
I had no expectations
stan
going in,
Luda.
and I was still disappointed.
You get my Wikimiki bias and my Uju Sonyo bias in a subunit as an IOI stan. But yeah, the teasers like leading up to it forever, and so I was super disappointed when I first heard it. But it's really grown on me. I recommend watching the green music
I watched
video,
the green version, I think, first.
because it is more of a like just a
Choreography.
dance
Yeah.
music video. The blue version's like super. It's got so much product placement. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I think that's what
all
probably
that
killed it a bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
all the Pepsi and the Chill Sung Cider.
it is a Pepsi CF. That's why this song
Yeah,
came
well,
about.
it's Pepsi and Chill Sung Cider, which is weird. But I think they have a partnership,
what
which is why.
What?
They might
It's
be
Chill Sung Cider.
Pepsi
It's
might own them.
No, they don't. It's a partnership.
don't?
I looked it up. I think like
What is Chill Sung Cider?
I don't know. It's basically like a Sprite.
Oh.
Because cider for Korean like drinks is like Sprite. It's like lemon lime soda.
Wait, that's what they call
but-
cider?
That's what cider is. If you get cider in Korea, it's
It's just lemon
basically
lime.
Sprite.
It's Sprite.
Yes.
That's weird, because cider
It's like
here
in,
is like...
it's like in
Chill Sung Cider is amazing.
well, no,
I
it's
love
like
it.
It's like in England and New Zealand and Australia. They call it lemonade. I'm like, no, that's not lemonade.
Wait, what do
Yeah,
they call?
yeah.
They call Sprite lemonade?
Yes, and if you
Yeah,
try to
yeah.
explain to them,
If you get
say,
lemonade,
oh, yeah,
they
oh,
think
yeah,
it
like,
sounds
well, what's
disgusting.
lemonade? Yeah, no, it will be like, well, what's lemonade in America? I'll be like, it's water mixed with lemon juice and sugar, and they're like, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Why are British people so weird?
But to finish up, like, I don't know, I think the song, it's really basic, which is why I was disappointed. But I think the hooks are really good. The vocals are great, and Yoo Jung's rap parts are very, very good. So
I feel like there should have been more of the rap.
grown
parts,
on it
though.
a lot
That
for me,
I think
and I
that
love
would've-
it.
Yeah, I think again, we got that. The Yoo Jung rap part is kind of like the glimpse of the sort of like more girl crush aspect that I got out of it, but
Jacob?
I expected more.
So, for me, I thought the verses and the rap were really good. I think where it really falls flat is in the chorus, and the problem with it is similar to what I was talking about before with Newest. Is it feels like it's trying to go somewhere, but it's really not, because it's not. Like the chorus, the instrumentals and stuff are too empty in the chorus area, so it kind of feels flat with the verses. Like it stays in the same spot.
Yeah.
I guess tonally, or whatever word you use there. I think they needed to sort of like fluff it up a little bit to make it either much bigger or open up to make it into a more large, open, like loud space during the chorus, because I think they have a nice catchy hook. It's just like it wasn't executed very well, I guess, in the actual like mixing of the track.
Yeah,
because I think honestly that would 100% fix it.
Yeah, there's definitely sort of like a rift in the, I guess, just how much I enjoyed the vocals in compared to how much I enjoyed the instrumentals. Like maybe if they just sort of like took it in a different direction, I'd enjoy that more. Because obviously there's vocal talent there, and obviously there's rap talent there. It's just they didn't the production had to be better.
Also, it's disappointing that this was definitely meant to be promoted, and then Fantagio stuff happened, and they didn't get to promote it.
Like it was supposed to be on like music shows, and like there was
they were definitely gonna promote this song. Because they had teasers for literally a month about it. Yeah. You don't tease a CF song that's not getting promotions for a month. But no promotions.
That's a shame.
Next we have Gia mini album Six Friends Like Tree Frogs, with the title track A Tree Frog.
It's like an indie alt rock group, but with a female singer. So there's almost like information on them, though.
Yeah, another one I really, really, really loved. I hope they come out with more stuff, and I hope it's easier to find, because I really like this. Yeah. It's another one that had a really Spotify. It's another one that had a really dope album cover too. It's like a mixture between it's like a photo collage of like photography as well as pencil drawings and stuff.
Yeah,
it's cool.
It's really cool.
Like correction, it is pronounced Jai.
Jai? Okay.
Yeah, Jai.
So I basically said this is just like a Korean female Modest Mouse, basically. Just got the really like indie alt sort of vibe to it.
I think that's a pretty good comparison.
There's almost no information on them other than like if you try to look them up, there's no like Wikipedia page other than like maybe like Melon, and some of the members have Instagram accounts, but that's it. They're so underground. So yeah, I'm glad we were able to find them.
Do they have like a SoundCloud or anything?
I have no idea, honestly.
We'll have to look into it.
I mean, if they're in Spotify, they must be signed to a label or something. But I really don't know anything about them.
Their video has 85 views.
Well, it's not their video.
It's not their video because they don't have an actual.
It's just some random person uploading the song.
Sound K-pop. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's got one comment by some guy named Pak Wonjun, and he just commented K, like the K.
Yeah.
He basically just typed LOL and that's it.
Why?
Next, we have Yunhui's release Liquor.
I really like this, again, just super lo-fi R&B type song. Her voice is very unique sounding because it's very raspy, deep and powerful. Like female vocals is kind of what I'm looking for when it comes to these, because a lot of like the non-K-pop releases are just a lot of ballads and a lot of just like hip-hop songs. So yeah, but this definitely stood out, and the entire song's in English, and she's pretty fluent, so I'm guessing she grew up in America for some decent amount of time. So another really like
music
cool
video is kind of aesthetic.
Yeah, it's just like it's like super trippy, and I mean obviously it's talking about liquor, so it's like it must be what you see when you're like on a lot of like vodka or some shit or some like hard ass liquor or whatever.
And it's got those
how alcohol works.
And it's got those pink and blue vaporwave colors.
Yeah, vaporwave.
Unless you're drinking real absinthe, you don't trip on alcohol.
We're tripping out on alcohol. Yeah. Woo!
Must have been a bunch of absinthe. Okay. Last but not least, we have Yuju from G-Friends' digital single Love Rain featuring Suran. Unfortunately, it is not a cover of the Kim Taewoo song, because that would be amazing.
And unfortunately,
not my Love Rain.
But
There was no actual. It's just like a lyric video. There's no actual like music.
There's no music video.
There's no Soran and what the hell?
Yeah. But yeah, this is pretty much exactly what I expected from like a Saran song. Not what I expected from Yuju. But I think it works really well.
Why have they been hiding R&B Yuju from us all this goddamn time? Stupid Source Entertainment. Why Source Music? Why won't you release more music like this?
They gotta keep making G-Friend songs.
Yeah, I mean no, but like
literally their own genre now.
yeah. Why couldn't they have done this earlier? Because I feel, it definitely feels like she's way more suited to this type of music than G-Friend's type of music, honestly. Because there's just so much more vocal range to this. So, and this is an awesome collaboration that I never thought we'd ever get. Because nobody in G-Friend has ever done solo stuff yet, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So
other than OST stuff, I don't think so.
Yeah. So yeah, they complement each other well.
Yeah, Yaren had that one song with like Kisum and someone else.
I mean, like not like solo, but like they featured.
No actual solos.
Yeah, so it's interesting why. I mean, actually, no, it's not. It's not a surprise that Yuju's the first one to get a solo because she's obviously the bread and butter of G-Friend's vocal line, basically. So
yeah. That's it. Finally.
Yep.
Jacob and I could go to bed.
Yep.
It's very late.
I'm gonna die tomorrow morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Andrew's probably also gonna die tomorrow morning.
No, he always stays up late.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Because he doesn't get up as early as us.
I'm probably editing this tomorrow, so sorry. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
It's okay. They can wait. They can wait.
Yeah, we'll just put up tomorrow afternoon or evening.
Yep. We'll just put up a tweet. And you guys will have already seen it by now. So, yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Thank
actually,
you.
no. Before we forget, let us know if there's anything we missed or anything that we didn't cover, and we'll try to give our thoughts on it if we ended up omitting it. But if there's anything that we just completely missed that we should check out from this past month, and let us know what your favorites are. As always, the playlist with all of the music that we covered is in the description. And yeah, what do we got upcoming?
Thank you, and goodbye.
Nothing.
We're
leaving.
Collection tour.
Special sleep.
Yeah. Nate's collection. Special guest next week.
Who knows when? Special guest
shiny
next
episode after that.
Yeah, that's about it.
Produce.
Oh yeah,
That's
Produce
all I'll say.
podcast soon. TM.
Soon. TM.
Whenever. Yeah. Who knows?
God 7 is in a couple weeks.
Monster X is in 2.5 weeks for me.
Yeah, same. So, yeah, we got a pretty busy schedule for us in July. So, keep it locked.
Yep.
I know.
Stay creamy.
Throbbingly creamy.
I can't wait till Mnet releases like the official video.
Yeah.
I need to hear the audio.
Yeah, Yuri started off the English, and that's when I looked at Aubrey.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, these are the lyrics.
And then it stayed English for the rest of the song.
So good.
Yeah, they did the first.
It was so good.
They did the first verse and chorus in Korean, like the normal version, and then
and like now there's gonna be a video of that.